Welcome back to Riding Bikes in San Diego. It seems like they finished the construction on the resurfacing on Montezuma. Not over here, we're still in the construction at the buildings. And I'm not really mad at this. I don't want to be mistaken for sounding like I am. This project is going on a long time, but this is actually multiple projects happening. And for the most part, this is a pretty low traffic area. I haven't had too many conflicts or problems over here. The people directing traffic are usually pretty friendly about things too. I'm talking about the space over here where they've resurfaced, and you'll see the texture change in a second. And it looks like they're done, and we are eastbound right now. The eastbound section seemed to get some improvement, and I think that starts up right here. I think that they made it wider. I think that this bike lane, it's just paint. It's not protection. I'm not, saying that this is fantastic, but it is a little more room than it was before. And again, this is a low traffic road. Really, I think that they could bring this down to just 2 lanes in each direction, but I'm not in charge of things. The buffers here, this definitely got wider, and I'm enjoying riding here. It's also, new pavement is always pleasant to ride on. It's smoother, although I should correct myself. I don't think that this is considered pavement. I think that this is just considered a slurry seal. So it's like a black kind of a tar-ish pavement that gets down, and it's not as durable as if they would have done like all new concrete, but my understanding is that this lets them resurface at a more affordable price point, and it doesn't last as long, but it seems to do the job. I wish that they would do a more thorough job. But when we get over here, where the end of the construction was, it starts to kind of break down, and even though they did all this improvement between Reservoir Drive that we're going towards here and the road where we started, it does not continue to El Cajon Boulevard. So I appreciate that they widened it, but it's actually not complete. Not that, if you could bike all the way to El Cajon Boulevard in a bike lane, you'd still be kind of effed up when you get there anyway, because there's no bike lane on El Cajon Boulevard. So we take this as far as we're going to go, and while it peters out on the right-hand side, we are going to make a left into the library, as is our route because of that lack of a bike lane on El Cajon Boulevard. And then this is the view going back west. I am leaving that library now, same spot, and this is a faded bike lane, but the construction didn't make it all the way over here. The construction actually started when we crossed Reservoir Drive here, and it is smoother, which is nice. This was particularly broken up. This apartment building gets a lot of delivery trucks, so that's a lot more weight. There's a lot more wear and tear on this specific piece of the bike lane. But gotta say, this area of bike lane did not seem to get improvement. This direction did not seem to get improvement. While it is smoother, they did not widen it. They didn't buffer it. And my concern a bit with the lack of improvement on this side is that this side is more dangerous. This side has more single-family homes, and that means more curb cuts, more people coming and going, more trash cans coming out onto the curb, more interruptions in the bike lane generally. We could have used more improvement on this end of the bike lane. I wish we had gotten it. Although I'm not gonna complain about a smoother road. Again, it's a fairly low traffic road. I guess I've been here a couple of times where it's getting a little busier as what I presume are students, faculty, and staff going over to SDSU. But for the most part, the busiest time on this particular stretch of road is when that elementary school on the left is having drop-off in the morning and pick-up in the afternoon. But I really have to wonder if this stretch of Montezuma needs to be 4 lanes with a turning lane in the middle. It seems like a really unnecessary use of space, especially when this is the road that is closest to SDSU. I gotta wonder if this road really even needs all these residences. People need to live here for sure, but you could get rid of a bunch of these single family homes, put in the multi story mixed use areas, and get some vibrant businesses here. When I was in college and living in a college town, it was awesome to leave class and be able to walk in the surrounding blocks of the university and enjoy restaurants, cafes, stores, all these kinds of places that people want to walk to and people want to bike to. The way SDSU and the college area is set up right now is that the campus has some resources and amenities. They put in the Trader Joe's there. The construction's over. We're back in what there used to be, and we have the construction from the buildings going on a little bit. But I really don't understand why SDSU is so cordoned off by busy roads. Even if you wanted to get down to El Cajon Boulevard that has a bunch of businesses, you'd have to take College Avenue, and there is no bike lane on that. There's no infrastructure. It's one of the most dangerous places to ride, and that's why I avoid it. That's why I don't have footage of it. Maybe I'll get it for you one day. But it looks like they completed the resurfacing on this stretch of Montezuma, so I'm glad to share that with you. I hope that you appreciate seeing it, and from here I am going to continue west, drive less, and ride a bike. Thanks so much.